G'day guys, welcome back. Welcome to Pouring Your Heart Out. Look, I've got a little baby water ripples mold that I want to pour for you today. And I've done this sort of light blue turquoise, and then I did this gorgeous apple green square one. So now I want to try the smaller one, and I thought I'd try the night blue for the Octopus Fluids. It's a resin ink, and got my platinum river table resin here. I find it quite difficult to judge how much to put in because it looks much darker in there because it's like this deep, and in here it's not going to be that deep. You know, the deeper areas will be probably about that, but in the shallow areas are like that. So you get these different tones. But anyway, let's just start. We'll see what 3 looks like. So this is more of a, I guess, a nighttime ocean look, the colour. So I've just poured the resin. I haven't stirred it yet, because for me, if I'm going to stir resin for 4 minutes and then add the colour and then stir it again for 2 minutes, I don't want to do that. I would rather just do it all together. So that was 3, 4, 5. So what I'm planning on doing with this, because the water ripples looks much nicer against a white background, instead of putting it on some white card or something like that at the end, I'll leave a little gap in my mold and I'll top it with some white resin. That way it's all in one. So that's the tone that I'm going with. 2 more. See, I always get carried away thinking, oh, it's not dark enough because I have to allow for it being in a shallower mold, and then I always add more, and then I think, oh my god, I've added too much. So it's a lovely colour though, isn't it? Look at that. Let's just have a look and see what it looks like on this bit of paper. See, that's not very dark, is it? But then it's not very deep there. So yeah, this is where I always get stumped. I think, oh, how much shall I add? I think that'll be enough, won't it? What I should do is pour some like in a white cup about the depth of that, and then just look at it and see what it's going to look like. So yeah, I will put it into my vacuum chamber because I want this to be crystal clear. It will be available for sale if anyone wants it. I thought you guys might like to watch me make something and then pop it up on my eBay store, and you can actually say, I saw Julie make that and now I've got it sitting in my home. So I don't know, I just thought maybe you'd like that. So yeah, once it's finished, I'll list it for you in my eBay store, and it'll come in a little timber frame. So all right, I'll pop that in my vacuum chamber, and then I'll see you shortly to pour it out. All right, my resin is crystal clear. Look at that. Not a bubble in it. But I am going to just spray the mold very lightly with some 100% isopropyl, just to kind of break the surface tension and hopefully not get any little micro bubbles stuck to the actual mold. So there we go. Let's pour. So we should get sort of a darker blue in that deeper area, and then a lighter blue in the shallow areas. I'm not sure if I want to use all the resin. We'll just see how far up it comes. Remember, I need to leave a little bit of space for my white. How's that looking? Oh yes, plenty of room. Plenty of room. We'll finish it off. And look at that. You can see those deeper areas there already. Deep ocean and then sand. I'm going to do one where I actually cover instead of putting white, I'll put some sand down. That's going to look pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah, I think I'm looking forward to that. And then I'll do one that's got like little sea creatures in it, because a lot of people have been asking for one with sea creatures in it. So I'll do that as well. There's a little bubble there, but I don't want to torch for 2 reasons. There's a shallow area just there, and I don't want to melt that mold, and also because I've got alcohol isopropyl alcohol sitting on top, and you know, you don't want to burn that either, because then it'll flame up everywhere. So we'll just check to see how deep that is there. So that's probably about 4 millimeters deep, which is perfect. And then that will leave me a few millimeters to do my white layer. But the white layer won't go on for another 24 hours or so until this has cured up enough to cover, well, sort of accept the weight, I guess, of that white resin. Otherwise it'll just all sink in and melt together. So I'm going to wait for it to be cure enough. All right, that's me done for now. I will see you when it's time for the next coat. Okay, so it's been about 24 hours or so, a bit longer. Might have even left it a day and a half. I can't remember now. I've done a few of these. I've just mixed up, well, I haven't actually mixed it up yet. I've put in some platinum ultra clear resin. I'm pretty much out of my 360 plus now. I'm just waiting for some more to arrive. So it'll take a little bit longer to set up. And just some white pigment paste. Any white pigment paste will do. Oops, that's got something, a little dry bit must have fallen in from the side of the container there. Because you have all these little crusty bits around the side, don't you? Anyway, just got to be careful you don't use more than like 10% of whatever it is you're adding to your resin. So, but I do want it to be nice and bright and opaque. So hopefully a nice big scoop of that. And now I will stir it for 4 minutes. I'd rather do that than stir my resin for 4 minutes, then add my colour and then stir it for another 2 minutes. Like, that extra 2 minutes is important, you guys. It's important. Right, so I'm going to stir this up. Make sure I get that all off the side there as well. Get that in there, incorporate everything in there. And yep, then I'll come back to you in 4 minutes. All right, I'm all mixed up. Here we go. Pour that on. I don't know if I'm going to need it all. Spread it out. Get to the edges there. It's nice and bright white, isn't it? No point doing it if it's going to be a little bit sort of transparent. It needs to be nice and opaque, bright white. Is a good option. I mean, I don't have to do it. I can just, you know, put it on a piece of white card or maybe spray paint the back white, but this option seems to be the easiest and the best, seeing as it's already in the mold. Just going to spray the back with some isopropyl alcohol, and that's it. All right, I am going to unmold this gorgeous thing tomorrow. Cross fingers that it will be gorgeous anyway. Okay, all right, see you then. All right, the back is still a little bit soft, but I'm keen to see what it's going to do. It's like it's touch dry. It's not too bad. It's just a little bit on the softer side. All right, let's get it out, and I want to put it into its little frame. So I want to catch the sun while there's still some sunshine outside. Oh gosh, I've got a little bit there to just sand that little bit there by the looks of it. Actually, I might just trim that little area there. Let's get it out. All right, beautiful. Look at that. Let me just trim this little area here real quick. All right, shall we see what it's going to look like? All right, now we're not going to get too much of a reaction without the bright lights. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. I can already see the refractions happening on there. Oh, wow. It'll be even better outside. Let's go outside. Okay, here we are outside in the shade. And let's go into the sun. Look at that. It's creeping over and into the sunshine. Look at that. Isn't that just Stunning. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Water ripples. Love it. It is so pretty. What do you think of my little frame? It's cute, isn't it? There it is. All right, that's it. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. Let me know what you think of it. It's just a little one. And see, it's got the little prop up on the back there, so you can prop it up on your desk or on your bookshelf and just look at it and imagine that you're off in the tropics on holiday somewhere, plunging into that gorgeous crystal clear cool water. Well, that's what I'm going to do anyway. All right, thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed my video, and I'll be doing more of these, different colors, different sizes, so yep, follow me on that one. All right, thanks again for watching. Take care. Bye for now.